Now on to the weather, where a record-breaking storm hammering the Northeast is causing trouble for millions of people this morning. This storm is blamed for at least 8 deaths as it pushed across more than 30 states during this past week. Right now, conditions, they are still bad in eastern New England, where some areas could see a total of 2 feet of snow by the end of the storm this afternoon. Yikes. Don Dahler is in Keene, New Hampshire. Don, a lot of people are crying uncle this morning, so how are the conditions there?
Yeah, I'm crying uncle along with them, to be completely honest with you. But it's actually still snowing here in Keene, and there is at least a foot on the ground, maybe a little bit more. But as you can see, the lights are on here, whereas through much of the Northeast, about 80,000 people are without power. Now, some folks are starting to dig out, but others, believe it or not, remain in the path of this powerful storm.
This snow came in hard and furious.
We were just freezing.
People coast to coast are enduring the wrath of a relentless storm finally on its way out.
It's really bad. Everyone should just really be careful.
But not before slamming the country with more heavy snow.
It's raining, then it's snowing. It's raining, then it's snowing.
Rain.
If we didn't have a wood stove, we wouldn't survive. There's no heat here.
Power outages and bitter cold. First responders and plow trucks are working around the clock to clear accidents and roads.
And we're deploying our assets as we can best determine by those forecasts.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo declared a state of emergency in several counties.
It's a bus.
Interstate 90 in New Lebanon was shut down after a bus carrying about 30 people collided with a tractor trailer. No one was seriously injured. It was one of more than 700 crashes reported in New York.
A couple tractor trailers off the side of the road.
In New Hampshire, the Manchester Fire Department's Mike Gamache took us along to some of the about 100 storm calls he responded to Monday.
I look at most of the buildings when I go by and make sure nobody's stranded or there's no trees down on wires.
Up to 2 feet of snow is expected on the ground in some New England areas.
I was supposed to go to work today. Hi, boss.
But some people, like Colleen Bannister, say they will be ready.
Number one, we're smart enough to stay off the roads when it's bad. Number two, we're usually pretty good about cleaning it up. But number three is I like that our neighbors help each other out.
It started snowing here in New Hampshire about 3 p.m. Sunday. Now, it's due to stop here in the next few hours, but around Boston along the coast, they could get another half foot of snow by lunchtime. And despite what it looks like here, you have to keep in mind, the official start of winter is still 18 days away. Anthony.
All right. Nobody told winter not to come early. Don, thank you. It sure looks pretty.